Hello, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One, to give you some tips and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website in the area, see if those tips and tricks could outrank them, get you on the first page of Google organically, and that'll lead you to more leads and traffic and visibility. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So I'll show you this opportunity for yourself to take these steps for your business. So first is content. So in content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you could place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So right now, you got a nice laid out website. You don't want to add much to it at all, but there's just some things you can do on the back end, like the layout, the visibility. One thing I would increase is just the relevant content, relevant keywords, the words on there, and that'll increase your visibility on Google throughout all the Kansas City metro area that you serve. Speaking of visibility in Google, so if I lived in KCMO, I might type this in, plumbing services KCMO, and this is what typically comes up. Ads come up here sometimes, and these are hit or miss. You could invest in them if you haven't already. They're a good investment, but data just shows a lot of times consumers skip over ads. They go to either the map pack here, which you're number one right there. Keep that up. Good job. I'll explain that more in a minute. That's with citations. But we call these organics. We feel this is most important with searchability with Google. So the goal is to organically be on the first page of any kind of service you do or area you provide for. So you want to be on that first page right in front of the face of consumers. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp, Angie's List, because if a local consumer searches this, they're going to click on a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So I'll compare your website to Lutz Plumbing, big area or big name in the area. But scrolling down, you see your website is not on the first page. And even the goal is to beat all competitors. If you get close to your competitors, you'll get closer to this page. You'll beat some of these competitors here, and that just will increase your visibility naturally and your traffic. So you might have heard this saying, a great place to hide a dead body is on page 2 or 3 of Google. Consumers just don't click here for more services. So you want to be on that first page. And to do that comparison, we use a tool here called Ahrefs, how we compare websites to a deep dive in websites. Here's your URL right here. So you have 98 keywords. That's a good start, but definitely, like I said, just increase your content, your words, and your keywords. So you want to have higher volume, the better. That gives you more bang for your buck. Here's a great one here, Plumbing KC. But think about all the buyer intent keywords, plumbing repair, Plumbing KC, plumbing services. And you could add all the cities that you go to, not just KCMO, but Kansas City, Kansas, Grandview, Lee Summit, wherever you go, Olathe. You could add that to your keywords, and that'll increase your keywords, that'll increase your visibility. Compare that to Lutz Plumbing. Here's a website here. They do a good job on their website, but they're using 4,000 keywords. So great thing about keywords, you could do a deep dive in website, and you don't have to recreate the wheel. If something applies to you that's not on your website, well, you put it right in your website, and that increases your volume and your visibility, and that's how you start outranking your competitors. For instance, if you don't have Overland Park Plumbing and you go there on your website, you just embed that in your website, and that increases your volume. Secondly, there's backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to your website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. You can also think about this like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keeping in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have relevant, strong backlinks linked to your website. Like, for instance, plumbing services, HVAC services websites. But if you have websites that's outside your industry, doctor's office, lawyer's office, restaurants linking to your website, it doesn't give you that searchability, that trust with Google. So you have 306 backlinks with 86 reference domains. So you want to make sure all those are strong and relevant. But compare that to local competitor. They have 672 backlinks with 152 reference domains. So again, don't have to recreate the wheel. We look at what domains are they using. Are they relevant? What backlinks are they using? Are they relevant? We put that on your website, and also you add to the website, and that's how you start dominating your competition with visibility. So the goal is to get close to these numbers to get to that traffic. So you want to increase all these backlinks, reference domains, keywords to get closer to increasing that traffic. Then finally, there are citations. So what you might know about, because there you are right there. And you also have an ad right there as well. So citations anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses, since this could generate huge amounts of revenue, as you know. So to increase your citations even more in areas that you serve, even outside Kansas City, you could have multiple Google business citations. You increase that with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, hundreds of others you probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great too. So here's the idea that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, which they are right now, you start to outrank them and above them. So keep up on your citations. Don't let others creep up on you and be on the top there. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations on your website, once those all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors in all the areas. And here's what you might be looking at and why. To be in the eyes of consumers here, which you are already, but also on the top right here. And also you can increase your area of all the areas that you serve to increase your visibility. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, there's usually many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this video for you to start generating those leads online yourself. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that. I can give you some more information, or we can just talk about goals. I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this actual video, that will help me get better at making these. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Hopefully this was informative. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.